Test on one day. India, England, Australia. The four-up lucky big three-side slayer. What a player! What a player! What a player! Discussing zinger bells and white balls to hells. Baggy greens for long from New South Wales. Is the IPL heaven or hell? Will the 100 fail or do quite well? What a player! What a player! What a player!
Hello and welcome to Waadaplaya, this Salah Cup Kiska TSCK series where we'll review match 25 of IPL 2021 played between Kolkata Knight Riders and Delhi Capitals at Ahmedabad. This was a proper hammering dished out by Delhi Capitals to KKR, and it looks like the beginning of the end of road for KKR in this tournament. A scintillating knock by Prithvi Shaw ensured there is no way KKR would come back into this game. I am Sanjay and I have with me Suman and Vishak. Welcome, boys.
Hi, Sanjay.
Namaskar, Sanjay.
Namaskar. Quickly running through what happened during the day. Delhi Capitals won the toss, put Calcutta in. After a patchy start, Russell got them over 150. Gill got almost a run ball 43. Lalit Yadav picked up a crucial couple of wickets. Avesh Khan bowled well. But chasing that small total, Prithvi Shaw started off with 6 boundaries in the first over and finished this off with 3 overs to spare. He got 81 odd. And it was a straightforward win for Delhi. Opening thoughts, Vishak?
Yeah, Prithvi Shaw, as you mentioned, just killed the game in the first over. And I was pretty surprised that Cummins did not. Cummins just bowled one over in the power play when they were they just had 150 odd to defend. And when the opposition has scored around, they're going at 12 runs and over in the first 5 overs, and then you bring on Cummins. In the end, you see what Cummins did. 4 overs, 3 for 24. He's your best bowler. You need to get your best bowlers at the top to break the back of the opposition when you're defending such small totals, which Morgan definitely missed that trick on. If they had got that early wickets at the start, maybe they could have put DC under trouble. But it was another 100 partnership, and they just cruised to a win. And Prithvi Shaw was just outstanding. He just killed the chase, as I mentioned, in the first over with those 6 fours, and there was no looking back after that.
Yeah. Suman, although you can argue what bowling changes Morgan could have done, but too few runs on these kind of tracks. Not much intent at the top, as Syed is pointing out. Surely they should be looking to get 180, 190 on these tracks.
150 रन का टारगेट सिर्फ सनराइजर्स बैटिंग के लिए होना चाहिए, दिल्ली कैपिटल्स टाइप बैटिंग लाइनअप के लिए नहीं. पर पृथ्वी शॉ ने मजेदार इनिंग्स खेला. वो बहुत नाराज लग रहे हैं कुछ चीज पे, पता नहीं किस चीज पे नाराज लग रहे हैं, पर गुस्सा तो टीम्स के ऊपर उतार रहे हैं अपना बैटिंग कर करके. But 150 was way too less on this pitch or any pitch. 150 is what, 30 ball difference when you look at the large camera of things. And Vishak mentioned first over that difference was eliminated, so it was run a ball. And the Delhi Capitals bat till number 8, Akshar Patel, I would have been shocked even if it was 180 and they wouldn't have won this game.
Vishak, ये top 3 KKR की जो बैटिंग है, 3 inexperienced, although Shubman Gill is an international player now, doesn't look like it's clicking at all. क्या change करना पड़ेगा इनको?
They're somehow not getting their batting order right. I agree that top 3 is not clicking, but I think Rahul Tripathi is batting much better. I think he is not getting much credit. Today he failed, but otherwise he's scoring those quick fire 30, 40s at least, which the other 2 are not doing. But definitely Narain ahead of your Russell and Karthik does not make sense at all. Are you saying Narain is much better than these 2? Russell, I agree, got 9 overs today, but still if Russell would have come earlier, it would have definitely made a difference. Russell should come when 2 wickets are down. That's very simple. He's your best player.
नरेन का स्ट्रैटेजी तो नया नहीं है केकेआर का. नरेन तो ओपन करते थे. So
The only thing, सुमन, on that is अगर ओपन करते हैं तो भी ठीक है. अब 3 विकेट वैसे ही चले गया है तो थोड़ा स्ट्राइक रोटेट करने वाला बैट्समैन चाहिए, थोड़ा बिल्डअप करे. ये पहले ही बॉल में आके वैसे भी घुमाने ही वाले हैं और आज तो पहले ही बॉल में आउट भी हो गए. तो आई डोंट थिंक इट रियली हेल्प्स द टीम. ऑल्दो आई रिमेंबर लास्ट ईयर एक मैच में उन्होंने मिड इनिंग्स में खेला था और सिमिलर तो 2-3 विकेट गिरे थे और अच्छी खासी बैटिंग उन्होंने की. तो मुझे लगता है केकेआर की, हाँ चलो ये वैसे भी नीचे कुछ करने वाला नहीं है, इसको ऊपर ट्राई करके देख लेते हैं. लेकिन सैयद सही कह रहे हैं कि कुछ खास कर तो नहीं रहे हैं और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगले साल केकेआर में रिटेन करने लायक कोई प्लेयर नहीं होने वाला जिस हिसाब से ये टीम चल रही है. सुमन?
हाँ, वो तो सही बात है. रिटेंशन में शायद वो लोग ड्रे रसल के पीछे और पड़े रहेंगे because for some reason KKR think that he still has it to destroy, which he may. And Syed also pointing it out that Lockie Ferguson और पैट कमिंस अगर वो दोनों ओपन करेंगे तो बॉलिंग ऑटोमेटिकली 8 overs for 40 और 8 overs for 50. So that in itself half game KKR का हो जाएगा. And I don't feel there is anything wrong with the combination of KKR. Again, similar to Sunrisers, I feel the mindset is another area. Probably they don't have motivation, not sure. Maybe things happening outside of IPL are affecting. Credit to them. I think they're trying hard. But today, Delhi were too good, whether it is bowling or batting.
अपार्ट फ्रॉम पृथ्वी शॉस बैटिंग, जस्ट सैयद ने हाईलाइट किया है मावी को अंडर 19 के जमाने से जानते हैं और बहुत तगड़ा पीटा उन्होंने. फील सॉरी फॉर मावी बिकॉज ही इज अ डिसेंट बॉलर. द ओनली अदर हाईलाइट इन दैट इनिंग्स वाज दिनेश कार्तिक तमिल कमेंट्री. क्या बोला उन्होंने, बताइए विशाख, आपको तमिल तो आती है.
He was just saying where to bowl for Varun, or whether he was bowling well, or come Wawa is just a come, like he is going to hit the hit and get out, or he is trying to overbalance, so such kind of things.
मुझे लग रहा था वाह
giving
वाह
constant
वाह बोल
tips.
रहे हैं.
वाह मतलब कम तो वही ज्यादा था और like there was nothing much if you see, and बीच में थोड़ा गाली भी दिया था. So that is something which we cannot say.
Oh my God. लेकिन काफी entertaining था. Syed is pointing out कि DK is assuming himself as MSD. Only difference is कि MSD हर बॉलर को कुछ ना कुछ एडवाइस देते हैं, लेकिन मुझे लगता है DK वरुण चक्रवर्ती को सिर्फ तमिल में देना एडवाइस ज्यादा पसंद करते हैं. सुमन?
हाँ, I mean पृथ्वी शॉ का इनिंग्स एंटरटेनिंग था. अदरवाइज थर्सडे वाज प्रीटी ड्राई. जिंदगी में तो वैसे भी ड्राई है और आजकल आईपीएल भी ड्राई चल रहा है. सो पृथ्वी शॉ ने थोड़ा इम्पेटस दिया है गेम में, 4-6 चौके मारकर. अदरवाइज प्रीटी ऑर्डिनरी डे. इवन फैंटेसी में भी उतना खास नहीं था. मेरे पास थे पृथ्वी शॉ, बट मैंने उनको कैप्टन बनाना टाइम पे नहीं किया चेंज. सो हैप्पी बर्थडे रसल बोल रहा है जेपी के, पता नहीं क्या हैप्पी बर्थडे. वो तो ओल्ड मॉन्क का पिक्चर डाल रहे हैं इंस्टाग्राम में
बेचारे. आज उन्होंने लेकिन बैटिंग अच्छी की मुझे लगा, और थोड़ा शायद उनको समय मिलता तो वो अच्छी खासी रन्स बना सकते थे. बट ये भी कहना पड़े कि आवेश खान ने एंड में काफी अच्छी बॉलिंग करी. बहुत अच्छे प्रोस्पेक्ट लग रहे हैं मुझे विशाख. मुझे लगता है इनकी इंडियन टीम में 1-2 साल में आप देखेंगे इनको इंडिया कलर्स.
डेफिनेटली बहुत ही अच्छे यॉर्कर्स डाल रहे हैं एंड ओवर्स पे, और रसल को लास्ट ओवर में कंटेन करना भी बहुत मुश्किल है. ही जस्ट वेंट फॉर अराउंड 10 रन्स उस ओवर में. तो रसल बैटिंग करते वक्त आप सिर्फ लास्ट ओवर में 10 रन दे रहे हो, तो it's a very impressive thing. And even if we had not gone for that 6 in the last ball, right, it would have been a much better over. That 6 actually spoiled us because a little bit. And the kind of Yorkers he is nailing, he looks a very good prospect, and he might have a very good outside chance of making that squad of 22 for the T20 World Cup.
और ऑयन मॉर्गन क्या कह रहे हैं वो भी जरा बता दूं आप सबको. वेरी डिसअपॉइंटेड. वी वर slow off the blocks with the bat, lost wickets in the middle period, and Russell got us to 150, then got slow off the blocks with the ball. Shaw played brilliantly, nothing much we could have done. Hopefully we can turn things around. There is a huge amount of talent in our squad, but talent doesn't alone get you far. It's all about execution. I agree. I mean, हम discuss कर रहे थे offline सुमन की Morgan brilliant captain है, etc. But unless the team performs, there's not much from a captaincy perspective you can do, apart from obviously you can question his contribution with the bat.
execution is not in captain's hand. Like I mentioned, I think on paper the team looks pretty good. If you look at opening, Gill and Nitish Rana, which is as good as it can get. In the middle order, as you see, Narain, DK, and then Dre Russ, Owen Morgan. So that top six can beat any day. So on paper, bowling slightly weak segment, like I mentioned, maybe Lockie can come in. On paper, definitely team is there. Execution wise, Morgan can do very little apart from motivating. Yeah, can he be creative and can he inspire the team? That's an open question. I mean, you can say that with any captain on the board, right? Mahendra Singh Dhoni is out of this world. I'm not even comparing, but captaincy is a tough job and execution. Rohit Sharma again. Probably we can say that Mumbai Indians is pretty strong unit. So maybe he's looking good because the team is strong. That's why we want him to captain India. But RCB again on the other side, Virat Kohli also has a team. Execution is not in his hands, right? He's doing since 14 years what he can, and it's as good as what team has performed. So it's a tough job being a captain.
आरसीबी नंबर 3 पर आ गई है. अजय पॉइंट आउट कर रहे हैं कल वो सोच रहे हैं कि नंबर 1 पे आ जाए. एक दो और कमेंट में ले लूं विशाख. एग्जैक्टली 7 मैचेस डन फॉर केकेआर और इसी समय लास्ट सीजन डीके ने बोला टाटा बाय बाय, अब मॉर्गन आ जाते हैं. ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है फेरबदल कैप्टनसी में? मुझे लगता है अभी लोग चलेंगे इसी के साथ और देखेंगे क्या होता है.
वैसा नहीं करना है. वैसे जाएंगे तो आप बिल्कुल पीछे जा रहे हैं. वो बहुत गलत है. You should not be doing that. You should continue going with the same team and with the same captain for the season. You have given him a trusted team. You have given a job. Trust him and try to at least restore some pride, or just see if they can win 5 out of 7 matches and have a good chance later. तो वही करना है उन लोगों को. At least like continue करें जो कर रहे हैं अभी, और like just see how they can execute better. But one thing which I still feel is, just still continuing from last year, is the team is still run by McCullum and not the captain. That's my personal feeling, though. Like many people might differ from this opinion, but that's where I think the captain has to run the show for me, and the coach has to be someone who has to sit backstage and he can give inputs, but captain has to run the show on the field.
थोड़ा मुझे ये और लगता है,
according to me.
थोड़ा और लगता है बिकॉज बहुत अच्छे दोस्त हैं ये. तो आई एम श्योर कि ब्रेंडन मैकलम का ओपिनियन कंप्लीटली ओवरराइड नहीं होता होगा ऑयन मॉर्गन से. तो आई एम श्योर देयर इज समथिंग. और जब टीम अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं करती है तो ये सब क्वेश्चन मार्क्स आने लगते हैं. यही टीम अच्छा करती तो मेरे ख्याल से उतना ये लोग बात नहीं करते. सैयद पूछ रहे हैं क्या गिल नेक्स्ट ईयर कैप्टन हो सकते हैं. अजय ने एक पॉइंट आउट किया कि शिवम मावी को फर्स्ट ओवर देना ये सही था, कमिंस को देना चाहिए था. लेकिन ये हम लोग ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. कमिंस should have maybe bowled at least not, if not the first, second, third over डाल सकते थे. शिवम मावी ने लास्ट मैच बहुत अच्छा बॉलिंग किया था. So it's unfair कि उनको फर्स्ट ओवर क्यों दिया गया. What do you think, Suman? KKR potentially may get Gill as a captain. I think he's struggling as a batsman for on T20. I think he seriously needs to up his game. You're on mute, Suman.
Sorry, Shuman Gill, not sure in domestic environment also he has experience being captain. Vishak, I don't know if you've seen Vijay Hazare or Ranji.
He is not the captain for Punjab. I think it's Mandeep Singh who has been captaining Punjab, so definitely he's not captaining.
Yeah, it'll be a long shot. Again, Dhoni was never a captain before as well, and he got captaincy. So was Graham Smith. Never know. He might perform well or no, but again, it purely depends on the team combination. Again, like I said, no concerns Gill becoming captain if that's going to help his confidence, but it's early days and we'll figure it out. Rishabh Pant also did not have experience as a captain, so he's getting a stint. So would not be a bad option.
Especially अगर कोई ब्रांड वैल्यू के हिसाब से देखते हैं तो आई थिंक लॉट ऑफ द फ्रेंचाइज विल वन लुक एट इंडियन प्लेयर्स एंड यंग प्लेयर्स, सो दैट 6-7-8 साल जैसे विराट कोहली, रोहित शर्मा पे मुंबई इंडियंस ने, आरसीबी ने इन्वेस्ट किया. तो आई थिंक ये भी एक फैक्टर होगा गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. विशाख?
Yeah, definitely. I think teams should do away from making foreign players as captain, because making a foreign player as captain, right, you are literally fixing up one spot for the foreign player. So even if they are not performing, it's that they have to play. That is something which is becoming. So you see, for the example of Morgan now, he hasn't performed a single game till now, except last match. I think he scored a 30 odd. But even though he was scratchy in that game as well. But if he was not a captain, he could have been easily dropped. So being a captain, he has been forced to play all the games right now. So team should do away with that. Keep those 4 foreign players on a rotational basis and play the best 4 foreign players on the day. That's how it should be. If Morgan was not the captain, maybe they could have got a good Indian player like Karun Nair in the middle order and played Lockie Ferguson. Now he is just eating up one spot over there.
विशाख
That's
सेम
a,
यार्ड्स को आरसीबी कैप्टन को भी अप्लाई हो सकता है ना?
RCB cap. That's an Indian captain there. So at least they is not using up the overseas spot over there.
But you can
He's
still
not
drop
using the
Indian
overseas
captain on
spot.
performance.
Huh?
You can still drop Indian captain on performance.
Definitely, his captaincy is not great. But if you see, he has scored over 6,000 runs in IPL and he is the top run scorer. So you cannot discount that fact as well.
Ajay, I did not say this. If you're listening, Ajay PK, I did not say this.
ओके या मुझे तो पता ही नहीं किस कैप्टन के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. आरसीबी तो नंबर 1 2 3 पे है, तो लेट्स सी कि क्या होता है. पृथ्वी शॉ मैन ऑफ द मैच है. अजय पीके पॉइंट आउट कर रहे हैं कि क्या चेंज हुआ है. मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन ये है कि बिकॉज पृथ्वी शॉ ever since he was like 10-11 years and I'm from Mumbai, उसका नाम सबने सुना है कि ये अपकमिंग टैलेंट है, बहुत अच्छा खेलता है. कितने सारे उन्होंने हर लेवल पे रन्स बनाए होंगे. जब वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ड्रॉप हुए उनके बाद मुझे लगता है फिटनेस पे उनके क्वेश्चन मार्क आया. लॉट ऑफ कमेंट्स फ्रॉम रिकी पॉन्टिंग व्हाइल कमेंटेटिंग एटसेट्रा. ये वो तो ये दिखाता है कि कितना डिटर्मिनेशन उन्होंने उनमें. और वो आए, विजय हजारे में इतनी अच्छी बैटिंग की, 800 रन बनाए. तो दिस इज ग्रेट साइंस फॉर इंडियन क्रिकेट. सुमन,
इट इज ग्रेट साइंस. एंड 2-3 मैच पहले हम लोग के पास अभिषेक सावंत आए थे, जो मुंबई क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन के फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट है. उन्होंने पृथ्वी शॉ को pretty close proximity से देखा है, not just in the last 1 year but in the past 4-5 years. उन्होंने बताया कि captaincy was a big factor for him. When Shreyas had to go for national duty, he was given Mumbai captaincy. That was a turning point and he likes responsibility. So maybe Ponting or Rishabh Pant ने उनको confidence दिया रहेगा कि you are part of the mix whether you perform or no, and थोड़ा बहुत adjustment किया अपना technique का, and you can see the results. He looks pretty devastating if he clicks. So hopefully we continue to support him and give him chances as much as possible.
और सबसे अच्छी बात उनकी
Just a point to add. Just a point to add.
Prithvi Shaw. So
Sorry.
I'm a culprit too.
Just a point to add on that. After coming back from the Australia series, he himself mentioned that he went to Sachin and he just spoke to him. And there was some minor corrections which Sachin suggested, maybe that his bat left was coming from wide. If you see in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, his bat left was not coming like wide like this. It was more straighter now. From Vijay Hazare Trophy to now. And I think Praveen Amre has also played a role after he has joined the Delhi Capitals. But definitely Sachin Tendulkar and Praveen Amre have made those adjustments in his technique, and that is definitely helping him.
बाकी तो डिटर्मिनेशन की बात है. वेदर ही मेक्स इट टू द वर्ल्ड कप स्क्वाड वी डोंट नो. अगर बड़ा स्क्वाड हो, एटलीस्ट ये बॉल वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे. अगर ये खेले तो रन्स अच्छे खासे 180 190 के स्ट्राइक रेट बनाएंगे, वरना आउट हो जाएंगे. तो देखते हैं कि टीम्स कैसे बनती है. लेट्स लुक एट द पॉइंट्स टेबल क्विकली.
जरूरत है क्या पॉइंट्स टेबल देखने की?
मतलब देख सकते हैं. आंख बंद कर लो सुबह, आंख बंद कर लो, मास्क कैसे चेहरे पे लगा लो. तो पॉइंट्स टेबल में टॉप 3 टीम्स है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स, दिल्ली कैपिटल्स एंड रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर. सब 10 पॉइंट पे हैं और सब एकदम टॉप 2 स्पॉट के लिए जा रहे हैं. और आज का दोनों रिजल्ट आई वुड से सुमन डिसअपॉइंटिंग फ्रॉम अ टूर्नामेंट पर्सपेक्टिव, बिकॉज वी वर होपिंग कि टॉप हाफ की टीम्स को बॉटम हाफ की टीम्स हराएंगी, बट ये गैप बढ़ता जा रहा है.
बहुत गैप हो चुका है एंड halfway through the tournament भी नहीं हुआ है शायद. So I mean next week we'll decide the table much more clearer way. Never know if on the trot couple of teams on top lose and on the trot couple of teams on the bottom win. It might mix it up a little bit, but top 4 more or less at least 80% confirmation that these are going to be the top 4. As to where they will end is a big question mark maybe.
Vishak, any chances that top 4 teams could be challenged by the bottom 4? Mumbai Indians is the only one who potentially have some catching up, but जैसे KKR और सनराइजर्स राजस्थान खेल रही है, लगता नहीं apart from maybe पंजाब कोई challenge करेगा इनको.
I think Mumbai Indians they only struggled because it was in Chennai. It was not suiting the kind of batting lineup they have. But now, if you see today, right, they got a much better conditions and they started playing much better. Because I agree their bowling is much better given any conditions, but their batting is full of hitters. So they like to hit through the line and try to hit big sixes. That was not suiting them in Chennai. But definitely here in Delhi, Kolkata and Bangalore, they're going to enjoy like anything because those are the best batting pitches available in this tournament. And Delhi also looks like very good batting pitches. I was just looking through the Syed Mushtaq Ali and Vijay Hazare trophies, which are matches which are played in Delhi, and they were all high scoring. So that's what the trend is continuing here as well. Both the matches were like we had pretty good pitches, but it's just that the team batting first did not have enough runs on the board. If you see the team batting second chased it down pretty easily in both the matches.
Or do you शायद थोड़ा
this looks.
Yeah.
I think yesterday in one of the matches there was not much dew as well, but still it is definitely becoming much better to bat on this Delhi pitches than what it was. It's not the same slow and low wickets.
कल के मैच के बारे में थोड़ा बात कर लेते हैं. पंजाब किंग्स वर्सेस रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर. सुमन, क्या एक्सपेक्ट करें? पंजाब किंग्स चैलेंज करेगी बैंगलोर बॉय वर्सेस बैंगलोर बॉय, केएल राहुल वर्सेस विराट कोहली.
कल का गेम भी मोटेरा में है, if I'm not wrong, and
yes, अहमदाबाद.
मैं बूस्टर यूज करने के कोशिश में हूँ. हाई स्कोरिंग गेम होना चाहिए क्योंकि both teams में power hitters हैं. So hoping for a high scoring game. Now who wins? I think it's fairly evident on form that RCB definitely have an edge, but if it is a high scoring game, never know. It can be a 220 game with both the power hitters.
Vishak, RCB looking to top the table.
I don't think we can top the table because Chennai have a very good run rate. They have one point something, but if we win, definitely we'll go to the second spot. I think we'll top because we'll have 12 points, right? 12 but points, again, yes. We'll have 12 points. We'll top the table if we win. But again, if CSK versus MI, that would also have a good bearing on where we stand, whether we stay at the top or not. Hopefully, that match again, MI breaks the CSK's jinx of 5 matches, winning 5 matches in the trot, and at least make it a little interesting.
Yeah, we need people from the bottom half to start winning. Otherwise, this tournament is soon going to become, especially the last leg, कि 4 टीम आपस में खेल रहे हैं टॉप 2 स्पॉट के लिए और बाकी सब आपस में कौन रिटेन हो सकता है, सब नए प्लेयर्स को ट्राई करेंगे. ऐसा होने की संभावना है. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Obviously, everyone cannot ignore what's happening outside. IPL is played in a biosecure bubble, but there are people who are struggling with COVID. We just want to appeal to everyone. If you do not have to go out, please do not go out. अगर हो सके तो घर से ही काम करें, घर में रहें, मास्क पहने, अगर बाहर जाना है तो सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग रखें, हैंड सैनिटाइज करें, ये सब चीजें करें और एक दूसरे की मदद करें. अगर आपको चांस मिलता है तो वैक्सीनेशन करवा लें, किसी की मदद हो सके तो वो करें और सब इकट्ठे मिलके इस प्रॉब्लम का सामना करना है. और होपफुली वैक्सीनेशन होते होते ये कुछ ही दिनों में ये वायरस का खतरा टल जाएगा. बिफोर वी रैप अप, अगेन थैंक्स फॉर एवरीवन, ऑल द cricketers who've shown empathy towards what's happening outside. बहुत सारे messages, if you see the coverage now, cricketers, staff, commentators, सब यही message दे रहे हैं. तो आप अगर IPL देखते हैं तो अच्छी बात है, एक distraction की तरह इसको लीजिए. अगर आप हमारे शो को देखते हैं, अगर पसंद आता है तो हमें support करें, and we'll look forward to having you back another day, another show. Till then, Suman and Vishak, take care, be safe, and we'll see you again.
खुशामदीद दोस्तों.
Thanks, Sandeep. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Bye.